Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, in this session we are going to learn about map. So how you can use map in ReactJS. It's most important topic as well as we also going to explore about filter also in this session only. So please watch this video to the end. Is that React today? Basics. So in this session we are going to learn first map. So first of all, make a new file in components called map.jsx. So write rfc and in map and then call this map. So I want to just I want to comment out this and write the out path is equal to slash map call map function component here. So whenever in this route I go, it will show this map component which is in here map.jsx. So in here I want to show map, how to use map. So write first of all create const, simple example, const numbers const double numbers. Now here fragment those numbers this and now map. So always if you are working with the JavaScript, you need to place this in curly bracket. So numbers.map. So first of all, in between return and this functional component, write your map, write your things or items what you are going to map. So basically a map is something like to return an array from an array. So returning from a new array from the old array is called a map. So if you want definition, you can check map function is a built-in JavaScript method that creates a new array by applying a provided function to each element of the original array. Okay, returning a new array by applying a provided function to a new array. In React the map function is commonly used to render list of components based on an array of data. So it is commonly used in React. So it is very important topic in ReactJS. If you are going to display anything in the browser, you need to know about map function. how to use that map function. Then only you can show anything in the browser easily. So it is something like built-in JavaScript method that creates a new array from a original array. Okay, in simple topics, in simple way. So I have created one array and I have stored in numbers variable, and I have also done a mapping there. Suppose I don't want to this, I want to comment out this I want to comment out. So what happened here is I also comment it out this. Now what happened is here is that these numbers are stored in this variable, and for if so are stored in this variable. So we have to do mapping in this variable. Then only we can show these whole numbers in a UI in browser. So numbers dot map, and it will take two things. One is element and another index. Okay, so you can write anything like I have written here. I can write element to element comma index. Okay, it will take two value. One is element and another is index. It will take two parameter, element and index, the map function, and give it an arrow function, and in that arrow function write what you are going to show. So I want to show element. Element means these variables are storing. What these variables is storing, it will go to this element, and this element now hold the actual value stored in this variable, in this numbers variable. So now our numbers are stored in this element variables. So we are printing element here using curly braces because this is JavaScript. And always remember, you have to give an unique key in this way, and that is this index value. You can give any name, but for a standard purpose I am giving index. Okay, always give key value because React doesn't know each element, and it cannot show. So to show each element one by one, React needs to know about each element. So you need to give a key value, so that React will understand this key is for this, and this key is for this key is for this, and it will, then only it can show in our browser. So let's see what happened in our browser, what it shows. Localhost from 73. I think I have not run my application, so run this also. New terminal npm run dev. So go to this site. Now write /map. Our site name is this or not? Map. Where is /map element map? I need to import this here also. I import. Now it will work. I think. Yes, it is working. So what happened is here is that now using map you understand how to show anything, any data in your browser, in your web page, also using map function. It is easy because if you have given out 1000 data, 1000 number, then you will get one to print that in your browser. It will take a lot of time to print that one by one. So using map function it is easier to print. Just in one line you can print 1000 data, just like I have printed 5 data using one single line in using map function, like this. Just like write in curly braces, inside that curly braces write map function and give it a key and just print that element like it is. Just in one line I printed 5 elements. If you have given 1000 data, then also it will work in 1000 data, so you don't have to do it one by one. Just write one line and it will print 1000 data. Now I am going to show another example using map only. So I will do here what I will comment this out. I think I have to comment this. I will write here, I will have to comment this all. I will comment this all, and below this I will do one more example. One more example, that is here I will change here I will write name. I think what I have to give, just smartphone, write smartphones, and I will give it here as object. Name iPhone 13, yes, price 999, and again I will duplicate this. Control C, I will duplicate this as just try this like this. Google Pixel 6. Now I will write here iPhone 14. Just iPhone 14. Okay. Now I have stored all these objects in one single variable, that is smartphones. Now I will print these all objects using map function. So let's see how to do it. Just write curly braces, and inside that curly braces smartphones dot map smartphone and index. Just you can write element to your element. You can give any name here and here. Just for easy understanding, I am giving element. Now in that element I am going to print element dot name and element dot price 2, and if you want, you can print image to img image. I will give here, I think here not, no, for simplicity I don't want to give an image here. So let's see only these things, how in browser it is working or not. So like this you can print an objects to using map function, so you don't have to print one by one, just using map function you can print easily. So let's see. So what happened here is, see, iPhone 13 also printed, Samsung iPhone 14 also printed in one map function. So you can print an objects to using map function like this. Now I'm going to show another example, that is filter. So how can you print work using filter dot jsx rfc. Now call filter here, route path is equal to filter, element filter, and just import here, import filter from filter. Now go to filter.jsx, now right here. So same thing, just what you have done in map is that you are printing or showing each element of that array one by one using a simple map function in the browser. Using each element you can show one by one in map function. But filtering is different. Filtering is something like to filter or something that you want to show in the browser. Suppose I want to see see active user in the Facebook. So if I click active button, then it will show only active users. If I want to see non-active user, then filters function will show non-active users by clicking on non-active button. So filter is something like filtering elements with a from original data. Map is only used for listing data, printing all elements, and filtering means to only show the required data to the user. If a user want to see active user, active person in a Facebook, then filter will show only active user. That is the use case of filter function in a JavaScript. So what is filter? Let's see. Filter function is a basically built-in JavaScript method that creates a new array with all elements that pass the text implemented by the provided function. So what do you mean by this? Filter also returns a new array, but it will test implemented by the provided function. So what function is going to test, on the basis of that it will print or creates a new array and print in your browser. And so also in React, the filter function is commonly used. It is very important method because it is commonly used in React. So you need to learn this if you are going to master in React. So it is commonly used to create a new array of components based on certain conditions or criteria. So based on any certain conditions, what we are going to show in the browser, it is done by filter function in React. So based on active user, based on male or female, based on location, what you are going to filter and show it to your user, it is done by using filter function. So let's see how to implement it. First, const numbers. No, this time I want to show something like name of the user. Data is equal to like this. Name alias Bob, Charlie, David. Age 20, 30, 40. Okay, and in return I want to, in curly braces, no, I don't want to here, in here, no, inside this fragments I want to do. So in here I want to show logic. So data filter. So for this example, I am filtering out people who are 25 years old or older than that. So data.filter person. It is something like what data person, something more complex way. However, I want to sort it. I will sort it out here. So in data variable, I am storing all the objects, so I will filter that variable here. So I am using filter function, data.filter, and here person, I want to give any name here. You can give element or any name. I am giving here person, and for that person I want to show, I want to filter age. So person.age, it will call that age and it will check here condition is greater than or equal to 25. If it is checked, then I want to show. So to show, remember to show that this, if condition this match, then to show anything in React you have to do mapping using map function. So I have here I've checked the condition. Now I will print. So dot map, and it will take two parameter, one is element, one is index. So I have given here filtered person, but I want to show for simplest way. So I will write element and element dot comma index. So it will take two parameter, element and index. Now in paragraph tag I want to print that. So inside that paragraph tag, write what you are going to print, name and age. So element dot name and element dot age, because all the now objects value have been stored in this element. So I am printing element dot name, element dot age. So next thing, if you want to print, like if you want to print what you are going to print, it is a male or female. Okay, male, true. Suppose it is male, true. So I will print here one more, that is element dot male. Also I can print like this. And remember always do it in curly braces, because it is a JavaScript built-in function. So it is all JavaScript, mapping, filter, all are JavaScript functions. So in React all the JavaScript are written inside curly braces. So I am writing this in curly braces. So for now let's remove this. Now let's see in our browser. It is in filter, I think. Filter. So it have printed here. So what I am filtering is greater age, person age greater than 25 or equal to 25. So it is printing all equal to 25 and greater than 25. Now I want to print less than 25. So what I will do here, only just add exclamation. It will show not less than, I think, in this way. Now it will show less than 25. So that is only Charlie, age 22. So it will print this only age. So hope you have understand filtering also and mapping function also in React. So filtering means filtering something based on condition. Condition is 25, or here in this example you can filter any product's name using filter function, like discounted price. In Amazon.com, like you can filter using price less than in 1000 price what you can get using cost price. You can filter the products. You can filter using discounted price. You can filter using location. You can do in your e-commerce project. So filter is one of the most important topic in React, and mapping too, because without map you cannot show anything in the browser or web page. So mapping is also one of the important topics in React. Hope you have understand. So if you have understand these two important topics through this video, please do subscribe, like this video, and comment if you have any problem. I will sort your doubt there. So thank you for watching. Let's see you in next session. Thank you.